Hey guys, I've been getting tons and tons of requests for this, so I've decided to finally make a video for it. This video will teach you how to cut your mini SIM or micro SIM into a nano SIM so that it will fit into the new iPhone 5. I'm sure there'll be more phones in the future that support nano SIMs, but for now it's just the iPhone 5 that does it. So what you'll need is either one of those SIM cards. You need a pair of scissors, a nail file if you've got one. It's not compulsory, but it would be handy to have one. Or sandpaper would work too. Sellotape would be good. A marker pen, preferably Sharpie. If you've got a water-based pen, I'll explain why in a second it doesn't really work, but Sharpie would be good. Something fine line would be great too. And this template, which I'll put the link for in the description. It's made by a guy called Christian von der Ropp, I believe, is his name at the bottom there. Right there. Oh, and you also need some sort of straight edge. So for irony's sake, I'm using my so I can find it, the Nano SIM for my 3 phone, but I'll be using Vodafone SIMs to test on, and if you want some of these yourself to practice with first, there might be some in the description, or in the adverts rather, of this video. They normally set free SIM card adverts up on my videos if you're in the UK, so you can grab yourself some from O2 or Vodafone to practice on first. But for now, let's just get straight into it. Okay, to start with, what you'll use is the mini SIM. So this is a guide for people using the mini SIM. The easiest way I found to do this is to place the SIM on the middle template so it lines up so that the gold contact is facing upwards. Then you just want to get some tape, tiny amount, and just stick it so that it doesn't move at all. You can cover the gold strip, that's fine. It's just got to be lined up perfectly with the template. So we'll do that first. So now you can see that the SIM card is completely lined up in the box, and we're ready to continue. Next up, get your marker and your straight edge, and if you look on the template you can see these lines which go all the way across the page or all the way down the template, and one that goes diagonally across too. What you want to do is mark on your SIM card where these lines go, so that you basically continue the line through. So use your straight edge, be very careful, be slow if you can, and just be patient, and I'll get back to you when I've done mine. My recommendation is to use a Sharpie or something that doesn't wash off very easily. In this example here I've used a fine liner pen, and the Sellotape sort of repels the fine line, even though you can still see it. As long as you can still see the lines, it's fine, but if you use a Sharpie you'll be able to get a more accurate line and it will stay on the page. Now that you've got your template all set up, the next step is just to cut across the lines, again being very careful, and that's it, you've made your SIM then. So I'll just cut out this bottom bit here because we need this template for the next SIM card. And what you should be left with by the end of it is just the gold contact, or the majority of it anyway, a bit of plastic and a lot of ink on your fingers if you're using a dodgy pen. Now all you need to do, this is optional, but if you've got a nail file or some sandpaper or something, if you just round off the corners of the SIM card, just a little bit. And then once you've finished filing, you have to remove the last bit of sellotape that's stuck to the back of the SIM card. Cool, so now that that is done, you should have your Nano SIM. I did do it for the micro SIM as well. You see I've got 2 SIM cards here. The top one is the micro SIM to Nano SIM, and the bottom one is the mini SIM to Nano SIM. But my iPad ran out of space, so I was unable to record the second one. But I did it in the exact same method with the template on the bottom of the sheet instead of the middle. But you obviously use the middle one for the mini SIMs, and they come up with the same results. So now what we're going to do is pop the SIM cards into our iPhone and see if they work. So first of all, I'm using the one that used to be a mini SIM. I'm popping this into the SIM card tray and into the phone. And right now it says no SIM card installed. Let's see if I can grab the slider. Oh, and then it says no service, which is good. And then hopefully we should get, yeah, some signal there. So we've got Vodafone UK 3G signal. So that's a good start. That's the first one. Confirmed to work. Now what we'll do is take that out and get the other one, which is it was the micro SIM. You can see it's got numbers on the back, so it's the micro SIM. And again, pop it in the same way too. This one is slightly too small for the tray. It's kind of falling out of the tray, so what I recommend you do when you do cut it up is just to be careful of how much you're filing off. You've got to be pretty accurate to get it right, and the danger of having a SIM card that's too small is that it might fall out of the tray and lodge itself inside the side of the iPad, inside the slot on the side, iPhone, sorry. So try and be careful when you're cutting it, but we'll try this one out for now, at the risk of breaking my phone. Just to show you it works, so no SIM card installed. Please work. There you go, Vodafone UK. And you can see the camera's doing some weird thing. Wonder what that is. But there you go, that is Vodafone SIM cards cut down to Nano SIMs. Proof that it works. The template for this is in the description below. If you need any samples, they should be in the adverts. If not, you can Google like free SIM card samples and you can get some for yourself. But for now, thank you for watching, and if you want more, please leave me comments, or any questions you got, please leave me comments as well, or send me some messages and I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks very much, bye bye.